Looney Tune Rust, bro.
Looney Tune Rust, bro.
I think Lucas just left.
Bro, I think Lucas did live.
Yeah, this man left us. Took her trying to claim territory.
Exactly, bro.
That's
Benz.
crazy. That's
Benz.
crazy way to start off, bro.
Like, bro was probably in there for like an hour. You know that one friend that's like, that just takes over the restroom?
Yeah, no, that's
You
a
know,
crazy way
respectfully,
to. Hey,
like,
shout out to Lucas though.
Shout
That's
out
what them
FedEx
Benz do.
thrifts. Yeah, that's what the Benz
When
do,
you're
bro.
thrifting all day and
Or
you
that
know,
Big Mac chicken.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Belt.
Yeah, belt.
I don't even know what that means. That's what the thing was like. I don't know. What does that even mean?
Like belt. It's just belt or Belk. Like the store Belk.
I've never been to Belk's.
You never been to
I
Belk's?
don't think I've ever been to
You ever
Belk's.
been to a Macy's? Hold on. Have you been to a Macy's before?
I've been to a Macy's before, but they don't even exist anymore, do they?
They do. Up north they exist.
Well, probably not no more. They had them here, but I don't think they're here anymore.
Yeah, no, because there's Belk's and there's like, what's the other thing? Burlington?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Burlington. Well, Burlington's down
Yeah,
here.
Burlington. I seen
Burlington
that
is
at the
definitely,
Northwoods
yeah.
Mall.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys are just doing good and y'all had a blessed week the past week. We've been trying to stay on top of
Yeah,
this.
exactly, bro.
And you know, where everybody's battling things and going through things that, you know, that is not something that should be discussed, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's just more of like just enjoying the moment. You know, I remember the first episode. I was like, if you're watching this, you know, it's going to be very random.
It is.
You
Look at my
know,
head.
that was
Look at
weird.
his head.
I'm rosted up.
He's rostered up. He's
I'm
not
rostered
only
up.
Shadow, he has a Rasta hat.
But my name is Marcellus Seabrook.
And I'm Frankie the G.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
and thank you for just watching Elevation Conversations, because each conversation is getting elevated every time.
Every
If
single
that
day,
even
bro.
makes sense. Does that even make sense?
It does make sense.
That's
It's
what I've
like-
learned is like a lot of things I do. Just sometimes I'll be like, does it make sense?
It does. It does make sense. I mean, think of an episode in a cartoon series. Like the main protagonist, they're gonna start off weak.
Yeah.
Like Ash starts off with Pikachu.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then eventually gets Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander,
Right.
Cyndaquil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Come on,
So
Kiwi.
they're gonna. Oh, we have Kiwi in here now.
She just won't. Every time I've
have
done
Kiwi.
interviews, like she literally will not. I think she's addicted to me, which I'm
Exactly.
cool with it, but it's just too much to have a cat, especially if you have more than 2 cats. Like it's
Oh, I
not
can't pick up
working.
Kiwi.
Frank is not.
That's
picking it up.
terrible. I
Come
could
on,
not
Kiwi.
pick up the cat. I know somebody's gonna get me, bro.
You like cats?
I love cats, bro. I actually had 2 cats growing up. Their names were Sophie and Gracie.
Yeah.
Sophie was a black cat, and I had her back when I was in 6th grade.
Right.
So I want to say that was like 2010,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
2010. No, that might. I don't know. That's 8th grade. I honestly don't know.
But I remember
It was at an
because your
age,
mom
yeah.
just was, around here, and she was saying how like the cat would just like fight everybody, and I feel like depending on like how you treat your cat is how your cat's gonna treat you back.
Yeah.
You know, because like
Yeah.
my cat, she just won't stop bothering me. But whenever I need loving from my cat, I bother her.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what I
true,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like I'd be
Yeah.
like nagging her and stuff like that. And
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, that the cat that she was talking about, that was Gracie. So that's
Yeah.
the second cat, and she was the bully.
Right.
You know, we got her, like my pops got her from like a bodega store because
Right.
the bodega cat had
Like
some
bought
babies.
the cat? Oh,
No,
or found
no,
it.
no, it wasn't found. It was like the bodega cat had babies,
Right.
and like the store owner was like, "We're trying to give the babies away."
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep like one cat with the mom.
Right.
So we ended up just getting one cat randomly.
Yeah.
And then it was like from there, it was like the cat pretty much was bullying my cat, which was Sophie. And think about it, it's like a tall, like my Apple Watch versus my hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like, she was like, every time she ate, cat came behind, little kitten eating over a big
Yeah.
3-year-old cat, like about
That's
this
what they
size.
do, though. I
you know?
feel like
So-
once, like, I don't know. I think all cats are different, but if you have an indoor cat, I feel like they eventually like eat their dog's food.
They do.
You know,
They do.
Like,
And
I-
vice versa with dogs, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know. I don't think every dog eats cat food though.
I mean, it depends. It varies animal to animal.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's
maybe dogs are just like, I wouldn't say dumb enough to eat just anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like they just eat anything that kind of like has the like anything.
if it has a flavor, the
Yeah.
dog will eat it.
If it's eatable, it's eatable. But
It's
they even
edible.
eat like shoes and stuff too. So it's like, that's
Yeah,
not
touche,
eatable,
touche.
you know?
Well, it's edible. It's
Yeah.
edible. Because I know somebody in the comments be like, it's edible, bro. It's
Right.
edible.
Looney Tune Russ, bro.
Looney Tune Russ, bro.
That's so
Appreciate, like, you know, also just not to cut him off, but thank you guys for the never ending support. We are on episode 3 of Elevation Conversations, and
Yeah.
it just goes up, just like how you said earlier. It goes up, bro. But recently, Elon Musk has been getting into a couple of robotic things.
Yeah.
And I just saw, what was it? iShowSpeed had a robotic dog
Yeah.
by a pool.
Yeah.
And it was like shake. Like we're going
I
into
think
the
the robot
robotic.
one, like the actual robot one, is more scary than the
It
dog
is.
one, because the
Yeah.
robot one could actually like, I mean, both could be something, you know, cool to have and be able to possess and say, you know, you're like an owner of a robot dog or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, just if they end up programming the wrong things in their whatever they have, the database they have,
Yeah.
they could like kill you and like do things to you while you're sleeping, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, dog or robot one, iRobot, you know.
I mean, most of them are kind of like AI generated, and that's like if we watch some of the old episodes of cartoons and like TV shows and things like that,
yeah,
like they start to have emotions, and once they have the emotions, then they're like angry, confused, sad, depressed, you know, happy.
right,
And once they determine those feelings, then it's, oh, I'm gonna grab the closest thing, and then I'm just gonna go against humanity.
yeah. Which
know.
you know, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't think we're gonna be alive to like us in general. I mean, who knows? But
Yeah.
like to see that full effect of what these robots can actually do.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I know that we'll see like you know, it's just like iPhones, like the beginning process of it, what it's capable of doing. But then like after a couple years, we really get to like see what it can do and the full effect of what it has on not just a human, but the society as a whole. And that's like crazy to think about, because, you know, if they like mess us up and like, I don't know, take over the world, it's going to be iRobot, the movie with Will Smith, all
Exactly.
over again.
iRobot,
And-
Terminator,
But in real life, yeah,
RoboCop.
Terminator, like, well, RoboCop, I feel like is already
That's
something
good.
that could happen,
Yeah.
like without robot or without the robot situation happening, because, you know, they already have little thingies that if they go, like, let's say there's a terrorist or something,
Yeah.
like with the bomb, they send in a little mini robot with like all the utensils to be able to like cut all this like wires and stuff to prevent, you know, instead of sending a human in there, you know. So I just think it's already like on the way of like automation stuff,
Yeah. Machinery.
especially
automation,
RoboCop. Like,
yeah.
I definitely already feel like that would happen. But I guess the iRobot, just normal person, because the iRobot Tesla thing is a Elon Musk. Like, or not an Elon Musk. It is a
Tesla.
chore
Okay.
robot.
Okay.
Or a chore robot. Like, it
Okay.
does all your chores.
Okay.
Cleans your laundry.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay,
So
it
like,
does- okay.
when it gets to the point of what the port workers were,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
going
it
about,
makes sense,
then,
yeah.
yeah. So
But I mean, like robots nowadays, they're gonna take everybody's jobs.
yeah, they
Like,
already are.
Self checkout is already taking.
They
people's
said
jobs.
by 2049 there would be no 9 to 5 jobs. All the 9 to 5 jobs will be taken, and I mean 9 to 5 as in like McDonald's. You know what I mean? Those type of businesses are gonna be.
So you're talking
automated.
like retail. We're talking retail. We're
Everything.
talking fast food.
You're gonna have to know I wouldn't say a career, like a pat or what is it? You're gonna have to have a craft, like a
Like-
trait. You're gonna
okay,
have
a
to know
trade,
how to
yeah.
do a trait, like plumbing, you know, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
you
because
know,
robots will rust. So anything water wise, like you want to be a lifeguard, that'll work.
that would work.
That would
too.
work, unless if the robot is like waterproof.
Right.
It'll happen, but it's not gonna.
The only
happen
thing I
now.
could see being like I wouldn't care is probably like robot trash people, like to do the trash.
I mean, they would do
'Cause I
that.
don't think anybody should just be around trash 24/7, bro.
I don't
Like
think
smelling
so.
like I've been around people who worked at trash places and they like come home smelling like trash, like on their body, not on their clothes, and it's
Yeah.
like that sucks, bro. I wouldn't want that.
I mean, when I was working like my carpet cleaning job, I smelled like nothing but chemicals.
Yeah.
So like it was like sometimes we had to use like the cat deodorant and dog deodorant because you know some animals would do some things.
Yeah, no.
And like that stuff is very strong. And if I were to have that on my hand, it would be like, yo, what you been in? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like it's actually different. Or work at a kitchen.
Right.
You work at a kitchen.
I've worked
especially, like,
at
a seafood
Sonic
kitchen.
and I've worked at Cracker Barrel, and I've always like didn't like the way I came home smelling, and I don't know. I just don't like the whole idea of like what I don't know, just how it smells like. It
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
makes
about
sense.
how to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so people can see what it's or you know.
I mean, like
there's
for
no
me,
description really.
I mean, like for me personally, I haven't really like worked fast food. I've only worked grocery.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've worked with food. I have not worked cooking food, which is two separate. I would say that's pretty much two separate things, unless if I'm wrong. But
Right.
like fast food, like working at Mickey D's, you're probably gonna come home smelling like burger grease.
Right.
You know, that's.
I mean, that's
That might
probably
be a
why
little
T.I. retired.
Yeah, Ti did
I'm just
retire.
kidding. That's not why he retired.
No.
He doesn't even need to ever work a job ever again.
I don't see the reason why he does. And you know, it's fine. All right, so I
Do you
looked
know
up-
why he's retiring though?
Well, it was. You said it was a lawsuit, right?
Yeah, like
but what was the lawsuit about?
I don't even know. I just know he got a big check, and I feel like that's just. I mean, he already probably had money anyways, but like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like I think he just was like, I'm tired of doing this. I think what he said was he doesn't want to be kind of like a puppet for other people anymore to get paid.
That makes sense.
Like, you know what I mean?
That makes
So,
sense.
because I mean, when you're in that limelight, I feel like you have to kind of like do what you got to do to get the check. So,
Yeah.
I don't think it should be like that, but I feel like that's what they go through. You
I
know
mean
what
that, or like the record label. The record label expects this. Like
Right.
you sign
Well, his
that
music,
contract.
I think it's not. Are you just saying in general?
I'm
or-
just saying in general.
Oh,
I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not pertaining to like Ti.
Yeah, I was about to say because he don't
But, like-
even got a deal about music. I think he's
Yeah.
more on like the movie side
That is true. Yeah.
than anything. You
Yeah.
know.
But just in general, you know what I mean? Most when I hear T.I., I think about it ain't about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one song with Young Thug. 'Cause I just looked it up like 10 minutes and I was like,
Are you
T.I.
screaming
I've
Young
heard-
Thug? Or free Young Thug?
I
I
mean-
can't even talk today.
I mean, here's the thing. Like there's a couple sides to it. Like he's a cool artist, you know what I mean? But he's not like a for lifer for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like same
I
thing
like
with
his
Young
music. I just
Thug.
don't like someone who projects like violence and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
like you'd be like, I'm shoving crack up my crack.
Yeah,
You know
and I
what
was
mean?
just
It's
like
just like I don't know.
it was like he made a lot of songs that were sus, so it's
Yeah.
like I can't really help you.
But
if
he
you make
did
those
have the
said
generation
songs.
in the shambles.
He did.
Or he like did a lot of songs that kind of had people like embezzled like halftime.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of bangers.
Especially middle school. He had middle school in New York on lock. Like he
Yeah.
ain't about the money. And then what was that song with
Not the only
Rich
one.
Homie Quan?
Yeah.
About my lifestyle. Like what was the song? They played one song like a clip or something like that in the courtroom. And like they could not bob their heads, but I know they all wanted to bob their heads. They were like,
Trying to think.
just imagine you just hear a Young Thug song and you just sit there, roll by, and you just sit.
No, literally.
Like, imagine, like, come on, bro. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I would be geeking, bro. I can only imagine like how I wouldn't say he felt, but just like what he's thinking while the whole process of the court thing's happening.
I mean, you have to think about anybody in that sense.
Well, yeah, I'm
Like,
just
that's-
saying like realistically, I want to like I'm curious of what he's thinking, like right
yeah,
now.
nah, I would be scared
Like, I
too.
wonder if he's really actually scared, or is he like my lawyer's got this?
I think he's legit scared.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
would be
legit
too,
scared.
because I feel like he might get away with it because their court case is like all messed up right now. There's like a bunch of like mistrial or stuff to make it to where it should be a mistrial. You know,
Yeah.
like there's been a lot of situations. I think somebody played like a porn or something during the court thing.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
something
terrible.
crazy happened, and they were like, "Oh my gosh!" I don't know if you watching this and you remember the moment, Just tell, write in the comments what happened. I don't even really remember.
That's actually
But
sick,
yeah,
bro.
no, and then like the whole TD Banks thing is crazy too. TD Banks got like
Money laundering.
money laundering. They
Yeah.
got guilty for money laundering, and I thought that was crazy because I mean, we already know that these banks are kind of doing stuff for cartels. It's just if you get caught,
And TD was always like that. Like, I don't want to sound
they're
crazy.
basically they're like
yeah.
the Captain D's.
They are like the Captain D's, but it's like
Because nobody goes to
There's-
Captain D's.
there's methods when it comes to TD Bank.
Right.
As a Brooklyn, like being from Brooklyn, like there's ways to do things in TD Bank.
That was probably the
you
only
know?
bank that was like easy to like kind of scam and stuff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was that. Yeah.
I don't even think it
personally,
was really
like,
scamming though.
yeah.
I don't think they were doing like scamming shit. I think they were literally, or no, I'm saying cursing.
Yeah.
I don't think they were doing. Yeah, sorry guys. But I think it's more of like they were cleaning money for cartels. Like cartel was bringing in a bunch of money, and they were just helping.
Yeah, it was like a
Fishing
bunch of different processes. Yeah, we're gonna make sure all the processes are clean. And I'm like, wait a minute, how was the bank founded?
Right.
Like, if they found 3 million or 3 billion, it doesn't matter how much.
I don't
But
think
if
they
you
found it. I think they saw the transactions accumulated to 3 billion.
But it's like that's still like that's what they found.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
yeah, I
Like
agree.
it's all up to history. It's like it's what's been recorded.
Right.
They could still be going crazy right now,
Yeah.
but they're like, oh
Nah,
snap,
they
this guy
definitely are
leaked.
not. Bro's in jail, I think. There's a new CEO.
I mean,
Like, there's a whole
they
process.
contingency plan.
Yeah, no, I think they're all in
Conspiracy.
jail. I think it's too big to, like, where they could just keep doing it, I think
That
that
is
has
true, yeah.
other banks, like, because they're saying it's the biggest,
It is the
situation
biggest, yeah.
with banks and stuff like that. And I think all the other banks now are probably like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, no, like Chase.
That
Well,
ain't
we
my
we got
business.
we got our eyes on you, Chase.
Not even Chase, BOA. I'm
BOA,
watching you.
Bank of America,
Watching
Navy
you.
Federal, lock in,
Locking.
lock in, bro. Let me
Nah,
tell you, bro.
literally. I feel like I don't know. I think if I were to like find $1 million though, like just sitting on the ground, or like what would you do if you were just like at McDonald's and you were just eating your McChickens, and Lucas walked in and he like was like, big chicken or big McChicken, what is it?
It's a chicken Big Mac.
Chicken Big Mac.
Chicken Big Mac.
And Lucas said that like, can he order it? And then he literally walks out and $1 million check just falls out of his pocket. Would you pick it up or would you go give it back to him?
I would actually give it back to him.
Dang.
It's a funny story. So back when I worked at the airport, I was on the ramp, and basically the ramp is like the people that put your bags under the plane. And mind you, don't ever check your bag in, because I probably threw your bag like.
They probably
Like,
all do.
But it was like, I ain't gonna like the dude like Buddy that was like swung his body. Like that's what I did to every single
Right.
bag. It was like, oh, the bag here, whoop, 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 because the plane got to leave on
Did
time.
other workers do it worse too?
Yeah, no, they were worse than me. They kick it. Like I'm telling you, like it was a free zone.
Don't
you know what
be
I'm saying?
putting your bag
Do not-
underneath the plane.
And imagine Spirit. I did not work Spirit.
No,
so-
imagine Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze. I work for Breeze.
Yeah. Oh shit. What's worse than Breeze?
Spirit.
Spirit.
Spirit is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, my bad. We was off topic. But long story short, there was money that fell out of a bag. And I want to say it was like $700 that fell out of that bag. And I was like, nah, I'm going to put this right up top. You know what I'm saying? And eventually someone was like, yo, you found the money. That's cool. And I was like, I gave the money back. And he was like, what? You gave the money back? I was like, no, I can't lose
That's
that
a
karma.
good deed though.
I
yeah.
can't lose that karma. Like I don't know. I'm on the karma system. Like I feel like if I were to take that $700, I'm
would
gonna
mess
lose.
up, yeah.
I'm gonna lose $2,000.
Oh, you might lose more than that. You might
You know
lose
what I
a
mean?
car. You might go to jail
Exactly.
for just being outside,
At the be
Just
at the
for
wrong place
something.
at the wrong time.
or
you
even
know?
being at the right place.
Exactly.
Because karma I feel like karma works in mysterious ways, and sometimes people don't think about the consequences. There's good and there's bad consequences.
There
to what
are,
you
yeah.
do. And I
Yeah.
think people don't really realize the good consequences because we've adapted to, you know, I open the door from somebody, I'm not gonna get anything.
Yeah.
That's a, you know what I mean? That's a good deed. Like, you don't have to
Yeah.
do that, but it, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like if you like accumulate like 50 of those, there's going to be one big thing.
Where it's like,
and that doesn't mean just do it just to expect something back, but it's more of like, if you just keep doing good things, there's going to be something bigger. Like, you're going to get a Sonic Shadow hat like this.
Exactly.
And a Rasta dreads are just
exactly.
going to grow.
And guess what?
And you're going to be like, wow, yeah, like, that's
the
crazy.
Ears move, bro. Beep, beep.
Rasta Shadow. And, so stop just being, like, selfish all the time and just, like, really, like, don't take life for granted when it becomes like the decisions you make, because if you keep making the right decisions and stay in the right path and keep, you know, spreading peace and positivity, then there's no reason you shouldn't get what you want in life, you know?
Exactly. Because I treat everybody like how I would want to be treated.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Like, like, I'm going to show you respect, so it's you show me respect.
Right.
That's like, I don't lie about that. Because every time I be like, what's up, bro? What's your name, bro? Such and such, I'm Frank, like the hot dog. Right. I say that every single time, no glizzy.
Is that what you say when you like go out and stuff?
Yeah, I do say that when I go out, and I'm not gonna lie, the homies ridicule me for that. Cause I be in the clubs, music pumping, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm Frank like the hot dog, and then you know that record scratch, like, whoop, then it's like
everybody's like looks at you,
like, bro, what do you?
They're like, bro. This man's name is Frank.
He's a big fat phony. You ever watch Family Guy? He's a phony. Oh, big fat phony.
That's the brother?
Or? No, it was not the brother. It was some random dude. I forgot exactly what happened. But like,
I'm thinking of what's the spinoff of Family Guy?
American Dad.
No.
Cleveland Show.
I'm thinking of the son, the fat son.
Or Cleveland Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland Jr.
He talked like how you just did it.
Well, yeah, no, that was a different dude. He was like, well, Dad.
Yeah. Sound just like him.
No, but I was trying to do the big fat phony. Like, he had glasses on. And I remember, because it's hard, because I think he was trying to do the chicken thing before the end of the world, and it was 2000.
Right.
So like 2000, I don't know, the year 2000 was supposed to be some superstition, like how 2010? Mm-hmm. Where it was like, you know, the end of the world, doomsday, and then Peter dressed up in a chicken costume and was like, yeah, it's gonna be the end of the world. Hey, that suit's not real. He's a big fat phony. Like something like that. Either that or no. It was the piano. See, I'm rambling. Yeah. So you know how to stuck. All right. So you know how like rappers and singers, they do the auto tune, right? So the piano was playing. It was like playing the demo or whatever, and Peter was acting like he was playing the piano, but in reality, he wasn't. So what happened was somebody like unplugged the cord, and he wasn't playing the actual piano, and then dude came out of nowhere. So imagine you standing right there, and I'm like, you're a phony. You're a big fat phony. Oh my God. Get out of here. Like, right. That's exactly why I just rambled for like 10 years.
This man's lost. No, but more of what we were trying to say is, do you feel uncomfortable when you go out, like when you go out in clubs and stuff like that?
Do I feel...
My dog really did get lost in that.
Do I feel uncomfortable going out?
I still don't even know what was happening. I'm not going to lie. If you saw me, I was probably like...
It's like, what is bro yapping about? Bro's a yapper.
Yeah,
but like to answer your question, when I do go out, I'm not gonna. I don't know a ton of people, so I'm that dude that's sitting on my phone, or I unlock it. I'm gonna check my email. Like,
I was just checking email, waiting for his drink.
Email? Like,
it'd be like that. I think it's more of like a gift, honestly, because there's some people who go out and they just let loose.
Yeah,
straight crash dummies.
Yeah, you know there are. You got some people like that. How about you, bro? How do you feel?
Yeah, no, that's what I was just saying. Yeah. I think like it should be like that for some people, especially when you're locked in. Like, I used to be the type when I go out to like always let loose and dance and stuff, and then now I went out recently and it's like, I just don't feel like I fit in. Like, this isn't where I should be. Like, the whole time, it's like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, I'm a grown man. I can't even. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to go home and get grounded.
No,
like, cats are going to ground me or something, you know?
No, snap.
But I think a lot of times when people are out going crazy and everything, like, they kind of just get stuck in that, like, I don't know, the music and the, like, you know. And I think watching that is something that's like interesting because people don't realize how powerful frequency is.
It is
You
like
know, like it's not even like they know what the rap or what the song is saying, or they don't know what the meaning is. It's literally the frequency of how the beat is that makes everybody like, you know what I mean? Just start
they
going
go crazy.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you gotta show us a dance move, bro. Let's see a dance move, bro.
Well, that'll be the next episode.
Nah, bro, you gotta hit the robot.
No, it's gonna be next episode, and then whenever the episode comes, I'm gonna be like, nah, y'all gotta wait the next episode after that.
You gotta wait for the next one and the next day.
So just wait until episode 10.
Next day.
Episode 10, I'll show you my dance move,
bro. All right, so hold on, we gotta clip this here.
No, yeah,
we gotta put this in
10,
a frame. Episode, he will do a dance
crazy
move.
dance move that will have people kind of as mad as they were when we did that breakdancing.
Oh my god, the Olympics. Bro.
Yeah, them boys are in shambles. Like I never realized how like there's always going to be someone criticizing your whatever you do.
I mean, it's online.
Yeah, I mean, not even online, but in IRL too. Like people are always going to criticize everything you do. There's never going to be just a moment or just something you do where everybody agrees to it, which I know that's pretty cliche because like everybody knows that, but I don't think people get that. Like you do something, there's always going to be somebody that gives you a bad review and you have to just take it. And then I want to say learn from it, because sometimes those, you don't want to learn from something that you don't want to listen to somebody who's not in your field.
Exactly.
You know,
like if they're not doing what you're doing every day, like I would respect it and take the opinion a lot more into consideration. If I said that wrong, probably take it more into consideration if you're in the field.
Right.
So like, for example, if you're a miner, like a miner, like that does rocks and stuff like that, like
minor,
yeah,
A minor
or B minor, F sharp, you know. But if you're a miner and you're like doing rocks and stuff, and then somebody that like does the news for you is like, hey, you should probably hit that rock and not that rock. Well, I'm like, how do you know that? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Or if my supervisor who done this for like 50 years is like, yo, you want to hit this one because of this and this with this technique, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's no wrong with taking advice, you know what I mean? Like it's like kind of important to take advice from people even if it's not right. You know, because it's like you just still want to like just always have it, because there could be a moment that something just pops up and it's like, dang, I kind of wish I remember what that one person told me, because in that moment you may not need that tool or not tool, but you know, screw to help you make the full tool. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. I'm just excited to be here, bro. I'm really glad at how consistent we've been, and not every day isn't gonna be like clap, 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 you know what I mean? Like today is definitely one of those days because we meet up almost every Monday and we do what we do. And today just kind of like the editing took me in a different, like I felt like while I was editing for like 4 hours, I was in like Mars, you know what I mean?
Like
and not like in the, you know, intoxication or any type of way like that. I'm just saying, like when you edit and stuff, do you ever feel like you just kind of like brain dead afterwards?
I mean, most of the time when I edit, like especially with the public interviews, there's so many cuts and I have to line the audio right, and the audio itself takes me about 5 minutes
right
now.
But then you gotta like hear it over
and
over and then it's like we do multiple of these like a week, so it's like eventually just the editing and stuff kind of gets to you, you know?
But then like most of the time when you think about it, like it's second nature.
It
is.
It's
like, what I forgot the name of that method. It's like 10,000 hours. You do 10,000 hours of that thing, you mastered that
it's
skill.
like 60 days. After 60 days it becomes the addiction. I think it's 60 days, which is only 2 months. But it's really true, because I've noticed that even like posting and stuff, like I got addicted to posting, and then recently I've been like trying to balance like when to let loose. It's like the Naruto thing, like what's his name, Komura or Komura.
I said Komura. I can't say his name, but the nine-tailed fox.
Yeah, like I think that is like, that's what we have to do.
Don't hate us. Don't butcher. Don't hate us.
Yeah, nah. You have to have that
Kuruma.
Control.
Kuruma.
Yeah. So,
I said it right. Oh, the timer went off. Beady.
Yeah, the timer went off. Yep.
Why did it go off, bro?
Yeah, but I hold on. Let me create real quick.
We're looking at something. He's on his phone right now. We got to put the Jeopardy theme in here.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the Hurricane Milton. That was our recent hurricane, and I didn't really hear that much about it. Is it Milton? Milton?
I think it was Milton, but long story short, like it was there, but then it wasn't there. It wasn't Helene. Like Helene, we felt that,
Right.
but Milton, it was like it went through, it came through, it really hit Florida. Like it just hit
But
Florida.
I didn't see any like underwater because they were like saying 12 feet surges. And
Yeah,
that captain lieutenant, you heard about him?
yeah, I heard about him.
I think everybody heard. Like,
Yeah.
he definitely like hit the main. And then he just went on Kick and he said the N-word in his live.
Oh my!
So he got
yo.
banned on Kick already, and I'm like, you
Bro.
can't ruin your opportunity like that.
Buddy just
I don't think he
tweaked,
ruined
though.
it because he still got a bunch of time. But him and Aiden Ross are already beefing because like Aiden Ross like promised him to like a boat and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
which,
But I mean, that's how you get bigger. You beef with somebody that's huge.
that's why I think it's all kind of like, man, you don't even know like the stuff that we see every day if it's real.
Yeah,
You know,
that is
it's only
true, yeah.
like a matter of time when stuff kind of like comes to light, like the Drewski and the Ruby Rose thing.
Yeah, that was like
Like
we all
they
knew that was
dated.
that was
At
not
first,
real.
I thought it was real, and
That
then
was
I was
not
like,
real.
she came out and was like, something is la isn't free. It was, you know what I mean. I just think it's crazy.
But I mean, I think most of those stars, they kind of like, in a way, they get together,
Yeah.
but it's really just collabing.
Right.
Like, do you, in your opinion, do you think Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj was like legit?
They were never legit.
They were never legit, but they were a thing.
I don't think they were a thing.
They were.
I think they were a fling. Like
okay.
a fling. Like they were
Okay.
doing things because obviously, I mean, you got all that money and stuff like that, power, you know, they're going to do it. But look at them now.
Yeah, they both.
They're
chilling.
definitely like,
They're
that's my
definitely
bro, that's my sis.
Yeah.
Like they found that like spectrum of like respect for each other. I feel like and that's the same thing with Drake and Nicki Minaj. Like, who knows what happened with them? And like, there's that song where he's like, and I told Nicki Minaj if I see her, she can get it.
Oh my god!
Or you know what I mean?
I
If
know
she's
what
with
you're
it, then
talking
I'm
about,
with it.
Yeah,
And I
that
think
is
they
true.
just kind of like used all their stuff and their ideas and their like.
But that was like
gender.
2011.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. But, yeah, I think when people see this, it's going to be, 3 days until Black Ops 6. So I'm excited to see that.
Black Ops
and
6.
Has sparking been what you thought it would
Well,
be?
no, wait, hold on. We're the 14th. That's next week.
Yeah.
That's next week. My bad. But yeah, Sparking Zero.
Because
Sparking
Call
Zero.
Call of Duty
Duty.
comes out in 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Now, today.
10 days. We're the 14th.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, wait.
We're somewhere in the past
Oh,
right
so,
now.
yeah, no, actually.
We're somewhere in the past right now.
I'm thinking of something else. I
I'm
don't know
breaking
why
the
I thought-
fourth wall right now.
I don't know why I thought. What's today?
It's the 14th.
Yeah.
It's the 14th.
Dang. Time is flying, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
So it should
Yeah.
be in a week.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But
Anyways, whatever. Just Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6.
That's it.
Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
Tournament
About it.
probably this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Limit Break.
Yeah.
I already have the name.
What?
Limit Break.
Lemon Break?
Yeah, Limit
That
Break.
sounds like something off Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Something like that. I think Rolf was like the best character at Ed, and Eddie. Son of a
Yeah.
shepherd. Ed boy.
I wish we could go longer, but we've had a little hiccup with the, what is it, memory card?
The SD card.
Yeah.
SD card wants to be
Weird.
pretty weird.
But we'll figure it out.
It's okay.
Is there anything else you want to tell them before we go? Because I know they're going to miss us. Y'all going to have to wait for next week. Next week we'll come back with some fire, too. Because I
next
felt like
week,
this
yeah.
was just something, we're just trying to be consistent.
Yeah.
And,
Something
just do
cool.
this, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of people do this, bro.
No, they
And
don't.
I'm glad to have this.
And then
guy
not
with me,
every
bro.
day is the same to you, bro. Not every time is going to be perfect. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? Like,
bro.
I think that's something that I personally don't want to strive to do is like, I just want to
Exactly.
enjoy these. You know what I mean? I want to
Exactly.
just have fun. I don't want to have to break a blood vessel just to just.
Be like, yo, bro, this conversation
talk about
has
it.
to be
Yeah.
perfect.
No.
It has to be lit.
I wish we
if
could
you
zoom in on
stutter,
this.
if you stutter,
But
the next time, bro,
I wish
bro,
that
I am going to.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
No, why you putting
little
that in
edit.
there?
This is a crazy edit.
Bro, that's a crazy
We're
edit,
back.
bro.
I'm safe, by the way. I
Hey,
made it.
Sonic crash out. Benz.
Peace. I didn't go anywhere. I just opened the door.
Bro, Kiwi looks mad confused. Shout out to Kiwi, bro.
Shout out to Kiwi. Love you guys. Peace.